Alright, hello everyone, is this? Civ 5 is taking a while to load. I think the stream should be up and running, so I think we'll take the chance to go live, and then I don't know if anyone has any suggestions for the Civ leader specifically, but this is For Extraordinaire, and I'm going to be hopping into Civ 5 Brave New World. This is with all expansions enabled, and please let me know if the audio quality is too loud. I know Civ 5 has some different values and like assets when it comes to audio quality. Not everything is like optimized, so if it is a bit iffy, let me know. I can turn it up, I can turn it down. I'm fairly new to the Civ 5 experience. I have like 30 hours across my Steam accounts, so I have like some knowledge of Civ 5, but I'm not exactly a Civ 5 extraordinaire, pun intended. Let me just check if the stream's running. And then, of course, it's going to take forever to click out of the actual stream. Okay, I think it's running. So I'm just going to hop in, and I don't think anyone has actually sent me any suggestions for the Civ leaders. So let me just set up my game, and I think we could go with Boudica, or Boudica. So many different options. And then again, with Civ 5, the leaders are a lot less specialized, so there are some different strategies you can take. Okay. The Persians could be interesting too. I've never played with them. Satraps Courts, interesting. Golden Ages. I don't think Golden Ages were as pressing or are as pressing as they are in Civ 6, so I have to consider that. Austria is also an interesting choice because you can buy out city-states. So, that could be pretty interesting. And they have the coffee house too. Let me think. So Dromon, I remember the Byzantines being very, very just bad because they have such a basic belief bonus. They're definitely a lot better in Civ 6, but I still hate their portrayal. We could do Manifest Destiny with America for the 4th of July, though that is past. I think the polders have been reworked in Vox Populi, but I remember in Civ 5 they were always fairly weak. Wu Zetian. So many picks. Interesting. Andrew could do the Inca. Let me just see if there's any suggestions in chat. Okay, there's no suggestions in chat. So I think I'll just go ahead and start if my audio is actually working. Let me go ahead and start with, I think Maria Theresa. I want to see the different city-state mechanics. And I think Fractal is fine. Standard. We'll do Emperor. Not as hard as Immortal or Deity, so just slightly above average. So that should be okay for now. I'm kind of going a bit hard in for the first playthrough.
Holy Roman Empress and Sovereign of Austria, the people bow to your gracious.
All right, so let's see our start. Okay, I don't know if this is. I'm seeing a lot of flat land. That might not be too good. Let me move around with you, see if we can scout anything here. We do need hills for the coffee house, I think, to work. There are some over here, so let me just see. And I do want to place myself next to a mountain too, because I think the observatory bonus is very, very good. But I couldn't work the deer early on. I think this is actually a restart. I'm fairly scarce on resources, so let me just quickly restart. And then I think Civ 5's restarts are still much more forgiving than Civ 6's, though, especially with how specialized the Civs are. So I think I at least have some. Okay, this is much better. But I have a lot more, I think, leniency. We have a ton more resources. We had like 3 or 4. We have like, what is this, 6 or 7 resources at our disposal. A ton of luxuries too. So this is definitely a better start right off. Let me explore with you. I go explore on the hill, get some visibility. Okay, not too bad to the south. Definitely not as good as our initial area though. Let's move to the hills. Okay, the cows would be pretty good to work first off, and then we have the hills to settle on. I think that'll give us 2 production, 2 food. And then we might have to start working the hills with an early builder, so I think that's going to be optimal. Let me go next turn. And I'm going to really pray that I'm not boxed in. So let's settle here. Get the city of Vienne or Vienna. I think we're going to immediately work our guy over here on the cattle. Where are we working? I think it should say. That kind of annoys me. In Civ 6, the workers are immediately revealed. So can I just press P for pops? No. Okay, I just want to optimize my start here. I can choose production. So let me just do that while I'm kind of scrambling around with the AI. Let's get a scout first. I think that's always a good strategy just for the initial goody huts. And let me just check chat real quick. I really hate how... Okay, no one has said anything. Anyhow, I really hate how it's just so poorly optimized to kind of live stream. Because you have to check... You have to swap out and check because I have the YouTube player out and everything. But let me just see here. Let's choose our research. Since we have a lot of cattle... Well, I mean, we don't have too much. We do have some quarries. I think I'll go for the... and we do have this hill we want to exploit. Let's go for mining. 10 turns. It's going to be a bit... But I think it'll still be worth it. Let's go over here, cross that river. Interesting. Rivers are a lot more penalizing in the Civ 6. In the Civ 6, just in Civ 6 in general. Go over here. We found some ruins. This territory is looking a lot better. We could probably settle a city here, but I do need to be careful because the game does penalize us for settling too many cities, so we have to be careful with that. Let's go next turn. We do really want to make sure we measure our amenities out.
Eu sou Pedro.
And we've already met Pedro.
Tenho pouco tempo para gracejos. O que o traz aqui?
He has little time for pleasantries, yet he has a whole festival and holiday around pleasantries, Carnival. Very interesting.
Estou ouvindo.
Okay, buddy. A bit hypocritical there, but I guess pleasantries for me, not for thee. Interesting. I can kind of get along with that play style. Okay, let's go over here, get the ruins. So we revealed, I think, a map in the barbarian encampment. Not that useful, but I'm just going to cross my fingers. Hope we're not boxed in. Okay, that revealed that barbarian camp over there. So again, not that useful. Okay, I do like the music though. Very nice classical musical choice there. Let's move the hills over here. So we have some more coast. We might be boxed in a bit. I'm hoping we have some city-states adjacent to us, or we might have to reset. So, at least for Civ 6, the early game is one of the most fun parts of the game for me. So, I mean, I guess that's one of the fun parts about restarting. Okay, so we got our scout out. We do have some nice production to work with, and I wish I could see my pops. Where the hell are you guys? Okay, my citizens, I guess they're called here. So he's definitely working the cow with how much food we have. Okay, there we go. I had to pop out the screen. So we're working what we need, I think. Though I don't want to work on the gold. I want to work on the cattle here. And I just want to get that extra production early on. Very, very important to get out our settlers early on. And I think a worker would be a good idea too. So let's move you over here. I don't really know if we're going to play tall yet. But I mean, that initial worker is going to be pretty crucial to getting our industries up and running. Move over here. Okay, we have some flat land. Not too good. Okay, move over there. So we got to be careful. We need to see where Pedro is, and then we can start planning around him accordingly. Next turn. Okay, and we have some more ruins too. So not a bad start by any means, at least from what I can tell. Then again, I don't have too many hours in Civ 5, so just kind of going back from my experience with Civ 6. We have some luxuries, so we got to be careful how we plan around some of this stuff and with the city placement and everything. Of course, city-states are crucial as Austria. Okay. Hello, Senor Bingo. Yeah, oops, I went out. Sorry, I had to return, so I have to answer the comments and then click out of the screen. But thank you, Senor Bingo. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I don't know. People were kind of... I don't know if people liked Civ 5's Pedro's portrayal, though I think his music is a lot better. Then again, I forget the name for the Brazilian music, but it's very, very... I like the pacing of it, so... I don't know. I really like the... I think it's called... The piece that Pedro uses in this game, I think is called Chega de Saudade, and it's probably my favorite one in Civ 5, just listening to all the contracts. Civ 5's music definitely has some hits and misses. I think Civ 6's lineup is a lot better, but I think Chega de Saudade is what it's called. Very, very nice. And I think it's an improvised piece based off of like some kind of 60s music from like hip-hop from Brazil. Not too sure about it, but I really, really like that music. And I think Pedro's Civ 6 music is pretty good too. So all in all, very, very nice musical selection for Brazil. Okay, the meek shall inherit the earth. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. So I'm really liking the map generation here. A nice little bay to play around with. And hopefully Pedro isn't too much of a dick. And we're going to have to settle our first city around here. So I have to be a bit careful. Okay, let's move you over here and choose our next research. I think animal husbandry is a good spot. We have a lot of spaces for open tiles here with horses, and then we want to improve this pasture, or improve these cows and build a pasture upon them. 8 turns. Okay, next turn. There we go. But yeah, Chega de Saudade, pretty nice piece there. Okay, he has some desert, so not too good for our friend little Pedro there. So let's go over here, get those ruins hopefully. And I guess we have a fair amount of space to work around with. I'm probably jinxing myself. So let me just think about this. Try to be optimal. We could place a city here. Probably one here. Or here. Just to kind of spread out. Maybe one here, and I have to see how that kind of rolls. Okay, next turn. I just want to make sure I'm blocking Pedro out, though. So move over to the ruins here. And we found Krakatoa. Where's Krakatoa? Oh, of course it's all the way out here. Though it is close to the coast, and that is a ton of science. It's increased our happiness, too, so we have 5. And we've also found the city-state of Monaco. So I think we want to introduce ourselves to them as Austria because we get tons of bonuses for that. And then I want to explore outside here, see these this flat desert plains region, and pray that Pedro got a shitty start. Okay. Just the usual. Okay, so how is our production in Vienna doing? Okay, 2 citizens. We are very, very slow. 17 turns until our next pop, if I'm reading that right. Though our worker is coming out quite quickly due to us working the hills here, so that is good. Let me check chat real quick. Got to balance chat and then actually playing the game. Okay, so you didn't say anything. All right, so let me just hop back in here, and I hope my audio quality is good. That'd be kind of funny if my mic wasn't actually working. I don't want to cut out too much, though. And wow, what is going on with the shadows? I was going to say, hopefully my PC could handle Civ 5. Could kind of be ironic if it couldn't. Yeah, loading there. Alright, so next turn. Yeah, the loading times have been good, though. Interesting. Hiawatha. Alright, so trade. Yeah, we can't really do anything yet. So I've actually met him at a ton of games. I guess his starting prerequisites aren't too demanding. There we go. Some more desert too. Ugh. So where is Pedro? I guess he's somewhere to the west, though I'm hoping the east is unsettled. Next turn, and we have a Pantheon. We need to get some faith, speaking of which. So, moving over there. Move over here. Okay, next turn. Thank you, Vienna. And we have our first worker. So, I think with the worker, we can't farm that yet, can we? Let me get the cattles first up and running. Can you build the pasture yet? I thought we had animal husbandry. Okay, we're still working on animal husbandry. So, I think in the meantime, then, I'm going to get that mine. That guy there is a bit troublesome. There is some salt over here, so I'm going to have to be very, very quick in how I claim my resources around here. And I think next, speaking of claiming resources, let's get a settler. And then let's also get a warrior, if we can afford it. No, we can't. We're only getting 2 gold per turn. That should change. Yeah, warriors, 200 gold. Ugh, that's going to be a lot. And yeah, that gold situation should change once we get some plantations up. But anyhow, let me construct this mine. 6 turns, that's going to be okay. Move over here. Hopefully I can escape with my scout. And okay, let's get that shrine. Yeah, and it's going to be fairly cheap too, 8 turns, relatively speaking. Okay, and we've met another city-state. So, I should probably just go ahead and introduce myself to Monaco. I don't think I've actually met them. Yeah. I didn't get the pop-up at least. So, move down here. Hopefully our scout can at least be defended. Okay, so we met them. And we did get 30 gold. That is going to be very, very nice. Thank you, Monaco. So, now that we have the 30 gold and our miner is getting to work, we should be able to afford a builder once we get the cotton up. Alright, let's meet this guy too. 15 gold. We are not the first to meet them, so I think Pedro has probably gotten to work here. Interesting. So, a unit needs orders. Okay, so I think I'll promote you. Where's our upgrades? Where's the upgrade? I thought we had an upgrade. No, apparently not. Let me just quickly fortify until I can heal, and then after that, I think we'll probably go explore to the north. All right, Grand Mesa. We're finding a ton of wonders. Interesting. That's definitely going to make expansion a lot easier, though I probably can't grab Grand Mesa. So. And another city-state. Wow, Vilnius. Interesting. So I don't think they gave us any actual gold, though. But we are slowly climbing up. So I think this is probably the extent to which I'll explore, and then I need to start capping around to the north here. And then after that, you're going to attack me. I'll just let the city-state deal with you. And I think the south is clear for us. Though I could be jinxing myself. Wow, looks like Melbourne is expanding quite rapidly. Interesting. So let's move up here. Flat plains, easy to move around. And we have our mine complete. That's going to be amazing for production. So we have some stagnation. Interesting. Though the cattle should be helping us grow. So let me just move this over here. Then we can kind of switch off of the mine for the time being. And then switch on to something like the cotton here. And then let me just build this pasture. 7 turns. That is going to be a bit hard for us. Let me just get off of this. You can probably just work here. There we go. Alright, next turn. 7 turns. And let's go and purchase something if we can. We needed some gold for a warrior. So we're getting 1 per turn. I think in the next target for us, we could probably just hard build this guy. Let me just move over here. We're going to need to hard build that guy. So that is unfortunate, though. I think the next turn for us is going to be working on the cotton, switching around our workers, and then just kind of optimizing things from there. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, we have no need to worry about the south there. Okay, and this territory is fairly flat, not too desirable. Okay, let's just declare friendship. That's always a good sign. Thank you, Pedro. And the most well-fed people. Okay, we're actually in 5th place despite only having 2 pops. So apparently we are feeding our citizens well. Okay, so for the next tech, let me just see here. Plantation. Okay, we're going to need calendar to actually build the plantation here. So since we don't really have Eurekas, I'm not too prioritized about optimizing things. So let's just go straight for calendar. Get that. We can also get stoneworks later, which is going to be very, very helpful with our stone and marble situation, though we only have 2 stone in the city. So I think it'll still be fairly helpful. That also gains +1 happiness too. So that'll be fairly helpful there. Interesting. Alrighty then. So what is this public declaration? We do have our first policy. So let me just check chat real quick, see if there's any suggestions, and then I'll hop back into the game. Yeah, infinite use workers. Let me just pop back in here. I think with infinite use workers, if I'm hopefully can, loading times, damn it. There were definitely some perks to them. I like seeing workers at least being an active workforce and not just like popping off 3 charges and then they just die and just go into oblivion or whatever. However that works. Though I guess one big complaint is that it takes forever to kind of get things up. Like this alone was 7 turns. That was like 6 turns with the mine. So early building can kind of be slow. But the nice thing is that at least with workers, it's kind of more steady in terms of your production flow. Like you're not just suddenly jumping up in terms of production when you instantly build things. It's more kind of the pacing is just a lot better, is what I'm trying to say. So we have our first kind of array of options. Let me just see, +1 faith. So I think we don't have too much land to work with. It's probably better to go with tradition, honestly. I don't know. I think tradition could be a good idea. Though, let me just see here. What does tradition afford us? Increases the rate of border expansion, 3 culture in the capital. Plus 50 production when building wonders. Happiness for citizens. Interesting. Culture building. 10% growth in food. Interesting. I probably will skip like some of the tradition fees. Though patronage could be really good for Austria though. Let's just go for tradition. I really don't have too much too much land to kind of capitalize on, so let's just go with that. Get some really early border growth, and then we can probably stick to 5 cities. We have a ton of luxury, so I think that'll probably be an optimal way to kind of move around. The desert will be hindering us a little bit, so I think that's probably a good idea there. Alrighty. Okay, looks like Krakatoa is down there, so we have to be a bit careful. Next turn. And thankfully we are going up with the happiness, so okay, I'm not going to have to worry about enemy AI empires to the south there. Just move up and kind of see the situation here. And I guess I'll have to be content with that. So I think the first city location will probably be right over here. I do want to see if Brazil is to the south, though. So I'm going to explore down there. And let me just go over here and see what is up to the north. The north east for us. Okay, we are growing fairly quickly, though. Interesting. That's going to be one turn. So this turn, there we go. And we are growing very, very rapidly. So, now that we have our warrior, I think we'll go for our settler. There we go. And let's get the stone. I'll station you here. Let's just skip turn. There we go. Okay, now you've been attacked by this guy. He's a dick. We'll just kind of scout around him. No pun intended. And let me get visibility range. There we go. Okay. But yeah, the terrain in Civ 6, or Civ 5, I keep mixing it up. The terrain in Civ 5 generally is a lot less punishing. Okay, I cannot build anything here. I need masonry. Damn it. I think in the meantime, then, I'll probably build like a farm. Or just hold out here. Actually, let me just move there, and I'll build the plantation there. Let's move up here. Extra visibility. And yeah, we have some pretty crappy terrain over here. Okay, so he's kind of indicating... Interesting. Alright, so we've met Gajah Mada of Indonesia. Interesting. Definitely going with some big gains. And that's going to be a big problem. The Iroquois have founded a city right next to us. So that definitely will be a big problem. I'm going to settle here. And then I think I'll try to create some kind of border between us. Okay, that is going to be a bit of a problem, though. So, for the time being, we'll play nice with the Iroquois. But if push comes to shove, we will have to manhandle them a bit. Alright, I'm just going to skip this turn. There we go. And then next turn. Another Pantheon. We're going to have to hurry a bit here. So calendar's going to be 2 turns. Let me just sleep you then. Okay, and they killed our scout. Damn it. Oh, well. So settler's going to be out in 2 turns. Let me adopt this policy here. Interesting. Honor. Piety. Okay, so what's the first culture? Let's go ahead and just beeline piety, get that initial shrine bonus, and then I think I'll just kind of bounce around between these two. I'll take the gold, thank you. Vilnius under attack, not really my concern. Okay, and Brazil is to the south, so that is going to be a big problem. Okay, so now that the settler's going to be out next turn, let's go ahead and build this plantation for the gold, choose our research. Let's go with archery for some defense. And I'll take the Declaration of Friendship for the time being. Good, good, good. Okay, so it looks like Rio de Janeiro is down there. I'm going to have to be very careful. And I think just because of that, I should probably settle something down here. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let me just change my plans here. I can't attach these guys, can I? No, so not like Civ 6. That's actually very, very odd. But anyhow, let's move our guys down here. And we'll try to settle this as quickly as possible. Alright, we also have a caravan. So let's just go for the shrine, take advantage of our early piety faith bonus. Build that. And I do not want to do
Eu me
that.
preocupo com todos os afetados.
Okay, I accidentally declared war. Fuck. Let me just reload that turn. Let me just check. Oh my. Do we have autosaves? Okay, thank God. Let me just reload that turn really quickly, and then I'll check. We are on turn 37, so I'm just gonna really quickly autosave there. And then I'll check back on chat. Okay. So yeah, Liberty then Tradition. Not a bad idea. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna quickly go through my turns real quick. Okay, so what I meant to do, send you over there. We're gonna have to really speed up. He still built that city. Damn, he got that out fast. But yeah, Liberty Tradition. Not too bad. Let's grab this. It was a bit foolish, so I can at least save that. Okay. Gajamada, lay off the McDonald's. Thank you. Okay, let's grab that. We're going to gain 1 population. That's going to be super, super helpful. So, okay, we're just going to return the map and get that settler out. I'll park you here. Do nothing for a few turns or just sleep. Okay, explore here. And then we could probably fortify on that hill. Get some more health out. And there we go. Fortify until healed. Okay. Okay, now we have our policy. Let me just go for piety again. I need to get that shrine up really, really fast. I can't really dilly-dally. I'll take the embassy. Thank you for the free donation. Calendar. Okay, so let's get this out quickly. Choose our research for archery. And then we'll probably get writing next. I'm a bit worried about Brazil's posturing here. So I guess it really can't be helped. Maybe he's going towards the Iroquois, but it is a bit concerning here, I have to be honest. So we have our guy out. Let's move over here. Move over here with you. Escort him. And I think in the meantime, let's get a shrine. Like we did last time. Next turn. And we're back to where we were. So let's settle on the hill. Not this hill, though. And I keep forgetting. Civ 5s, the reason why I collect that is because Civ 5s, for whatever reason, they swapped. I think like in the October patch, they swapped the yes and no to the right and the left respectively instead of vice versa in Civ 5. So I was just kind of confused and I automatically clicked that. That's why I had such a weird reaction there, for those wondering. Though this guy does have a lot of chocolate. Interesting. Can you move over here? No, you can't. You have to be a bit careful. Though he has some very, very good resources. I'm going to have to be very, very careful here. Settle here, and let's just hope he doesn't become too much of a warmonger. Okay, we made that. So we have our first shrine. That's going to be giving us some faith, +1 faith. And we're going to have to be careful with the population here. We could use some culture, though we are getting some from tradition. So I think I'll just go for... That's going to give us some happiness, right? That plantation there. I think it will. So how long is that going to be? 1 turn. So I think we'll be able to get off like 1 city per 1 luxury. And let me go for another settler while I am. I just want to make sure my territory is well defined. Okay, so 8 happiness, archery, and let me just go over to the cotton here. So we don't have masonry yet. Found this city here, Salzburg. And looks like I still have my settler for whatever reason. Interesting. I think it's just a graphical glitch. Yeah, okay, that was a warrior, so something with the game there. Let's just alert. And I think in the meantime, I'll actually try to buy some tiles out here. And just cock block Brazil. That might be a good idea. Okay, and then I'll just try to create a little border along here. Let's go ahead and get... I hope that doesn't piss him off too much. Let's get writing. Yeah, so he was already sending us some embassies, so I have to be careful here. I think Salzburg will grow quite well. I am along the river here, so I'm going to be able to build a water mill and a dam possibly. And I need masonry to build those quarries on the stone, so that's definitely my next tech. Let me move over here. That's barbarian is really, really pissing me off. Anyhow, let's get a monument for some early cultural pressure. I'll put you here to fortify next turn. And let's pray that the Iroquois don't become too aggressive. Okay, just exploring more here. And let's build another plantation. Let's get the gold. It's going to help us get out some warriors very quickly. And I think we'll overall just be more efficient because of it. How do I grab that friendship? Thank you. And that's also pleasing you. So all in all, the AI aren't being too aggressive. This is on Emperor difficulty. I didn't want to bump up to Immortal because I only have like 30 hours in this game. So just want to be careful before I bite off more than I can chew. Okay, and he's taken that. Ugh. Pedro, you very annoying man. Let's just buy these tiles out before he grabs them. And man, he just loves that chocolate, doesn't he? Let's move over here for visibility. Next turn. And Melbourne longs for culture. So what is this? A city-state mission. Let me just check it out here. So the arts are flourishing in Melbourne, and they seek cultural guidance. Okay, so they want us to produce a ton of culture. So we're doing 4 per turn. So I think that's going to help them out. I can't really see what Brazil is doing right now, I don't think. Can I? No, that's social policies. Culture overview. Okay, I can't really see how they're doing. So Brazil is friendly though, so since we're just, right here, we'll just check up on our status. Let me just see the city-states. We can pledge to protect them. That would give us some influence. So that is interesting. Okay. So one thing I've noticed about Civ 5 is it does a lot better pacing in terms of the city-states. One thing I've really been missing with Civ 5 or Civ 6, I'll mix them up like just the whole time I play the stream, just a warning. So if I say Civ 5 and it sounds weird, it's probably because I mean Civ 6 or vice versa. So anyhow, one thing that Civ 5 really does well, at least far better than Civ 6, is that I think the pacing with the city-states is a lot better. Ooh, that is a really good deal. I'll take it. Thank you. All right. So that is going to cut our friendship, though we do have some extra cotton. So in the long run, not too bad. I'm going to need to build that quarry there, too, once we get masonry in 2 turns. But yeah, the pacing with the city-states I find, and the city-state missions in general, the game does a lot better job of informing you of what the city-state missions are. And I think that the city-states, oh, that gold is good, just feel a lot more special and unique. Okay, so I think I've explored most of the map with this guy. I could probably send him north, but I think I'll just keep him here until the next settler comes out. I'm not going to send him back in time to the capital, but I think I'll have enough money at least to buy an archer. So we're getting 9 gold per turn thanks to that lucrative trade deal, which is really nice. Okay, put you there. And that guy killed himself. Great job. Great job. So I think I'll build that plantation there. Looks like the Great Library has been built. And nice to see the AI are being a bit competitive. Let's heal here. Hopefully we can at least catch a break. And I need to stop buying those damn tiles in Salisbury. Let me just grab an archer here in the capital. And then that'll escort our next settler. Have to be careful since we can't actually automatically escort. Very unfortunate. Let me just check chat. I haven't in a while. See what everyone has to say. I keep popping chat down. Oh, really? You can't go above warlord difficulty. Well, I probably screwed myself then. Though I guess we always like a challenge. So let me just see. I think we'll probably get the wheel. Watermill could be really good. And I think we want a road connection to kind of bring our early cities together. The library would be really nice. Ugh. Decisions. Actually, let's get bronze working. I do want to reveal some iron, and I have a ton of hills, so that's going to help us kind of decide where we want to put our next cities. Okay. Just making sure there's no settlers. And we'll just set you to rest. There we go. And let me settle there. But yeah. Okay, so we are not very progressive, are we? Yeah, we could probably do a bit more with social policies. Gajamada might beat us out, just in terms of how progressive we are. So nothing I can really do about it at this moment. Though we can build some monuments in the future, I think, and kind of adjust how we do. So let me just see here. Can I buy? No, I can't. So we're going to have to wait until we can actually grow out and buy some of these tiles over here. Though I'm just glad we at least got Salzburg out. And then you should be able to buy this tile out and kind of cockblock Pedro from settling to the north. Okay, so now that the settler is out, let me see. I think I'll probably just take a brief pause. Build. We could build a wonder, though that is going to take a lot of time. Temple of Artemis could be really, really good for the additional growth. I think this is the warriors coming to fortify in the capital. We're not going to need to build another military unit for the next settler. So it's probably a good idea to focus down on a granary or a monument for the extra culture there. We want to beeline our policies. And then let's get the aristocracy for the wonder bonus here. And then +1 happiness for taller cities. Not a bad idea. So let's move this guy over here. I'll do the same with the settler. And I'll just patrol for settlers there. You can never be too safe, I found, with Civ 6 and settlers. So apparently someone has actually helped out Vilnius, unfortunately. Probably Gajamada, knowing my luck. He's fairly very progressive, so I don't think it'll be... I don't know. It probably won't be... Let me just see here. I was going to say it's probably going to be a while until we can beat him at his own culture game. Okay, that is another luxurious trade deal. A bit less gold in a lump sum, but more gold per turn. So Salzburg has grown. Okay, 3 pops, not bad. And I think we can afford to buy this tile out. No, we can't. Okay, we'll buy it out later. Unit needs orders. Let me just comb this area. And then let's go ahead and build this quarry here. +1 production. And I think our city's growing fairly moderately, so it's going to be okay so far. Right here, Hector entered. Interesting quote. So my scout is at full health. I've been healing him up in the capital. Let me settle this city down here. We are going to be low on happiness, though, so I want to build out that those dies immediately. Yeah, -2, not too good. But we have filled or formed Graz. Gonna have that cotton immediately. Let me alert the archer, and we'll send you back just in case we want to build up our capital a bit more. So, additional trade route. Let me just check chat real quick. Yeah, I find that gotta keep exiting out of the YouTube window. I find that the AI is a lot more friendlier just in most Civ games, Civ 5, Civ 4, Civ 5, Civ 6, if you pursue active relationships with them. I think Pedro is one of the more friendly AIs, the least aggressive in terms of, or one of the least aggressive AIs, or the less aggressive AIs in terms of his friendship and diplomacy. So I think I've been fairly lucky. Hiawatha, I think, is also fairly loyal. So the AI, I don't think in Civ 6 have individual adjusted loyalties, but you can look it up. The AI in Civ 5 are surprisingly detailed, despite their flaws. So they are very, very well trained in terms of their different personalities, or well tuned, I guess you could say. Okay, Swordsman, Heroic Epic, Colossus. I, again, don't really need the gold. These trade deals are very, very lucrative. I'm at 17 per turn. So I think we could probably go with Sealing. Our science is okay. We're at like +11. So, and we haven't even built any libraries yet. Okay. Can I buy a worker? 310. That's going to be pricey. Damn. I don't think I want to hard build the worker just yet. And I can't really afford to build any of these tiles. Not that it would help. So... let me just go ahead and go for the monument for the early growth here. Okay, you're gonna have that, and then next after the monument here, I think we'll build a shrine in Salzburg. Choose production. Let me go ahead and get another worker. I'll probably send it out to Graz just to help him out. And then this guy can keep building things in Vienna. Or Vienne. However it's pronounced in the German language. Okay, so it looks like Indonesia is being fairly friendly with some of the other players. And we've been another city-state, just our luck. Stonehenge has been built far away. Okay, Valletta, 30 gold. So it looks like this guy is in some kind of weird straight formation here. That could be an interesting petro location. Okay, so let's promote you again. Let's get survivalism. I'm going to make you more well adapted at survival. I don't know what else I could say. Just again, good out in foreign territory. We have some iron over there, some iron over here, and now we have sailing. So let me just send you over here really quickly so we can get this dye. And then the warrior you can station here. I sent you over from the west. Okay, let's get writing for the science. And explore here. And then after that, I think I'm probably done with you. I'll just set you to auto-explore. Don't really have too much use for you. You're out of turn. So next turn, I'll put you on the auto-explore setting of doom, where you'll inevitably find yourself like going right next to a barbarian galley or whatever, something stupid like that. So auto-explore, there we go. And we'll just have to see whether the scouting AI for Civ 5 is better than Civ 6. So let's go for a shrine there. Probably the most reasonable thing I can build at the moment. And we do need some faith. I also want to buy out this tile over here. So now Brazil is officially locked in. It can't cross our borders without her permission, as far as I know. And it looks like they still haven't built another city. So they're going to have to be very, very careful because they're already getting boxed in by the Iroquois and myself. Okay, I can only really build the pearls with the workboat. So I don't know if I want to go for a wonder just yet. I'll have to think about it. Let's go for stoneworks, get that additional happiness since we are kind of on a deficit here. And then go auto-explore. So now we have our worker. I'm going to use my next worker to kind of finish off some of the, or cap off the buildings, as they say, in the capital. And then I'll use this guy to build something on the dies for that additional happiness for the +4 there. And then the +2 gold is going to be really nice too. Okay, he's kind of trying to run away here. Found a Pantheon. So we have our first Pantheon. We have a lot of stuff to mine, don't we? A lot of stuff to mine. Okay, sorry, I have a dog. So if he barks, I just can't help it. We have very high pop cities, though. So let me just check chat real quick. But yeah, if you hear barking in the background, I can't really do anything about it. I just have a loud dog. Okay, you need to go. See you later. Jamasinas. Thank you for tuning in to the live stream. But, yeah. So, let's go for the Pantheons. See what we have here. Messenger of the Gods, I don't really know how reliable that is. Probably better for wider empires. We have gone with tradition, so not too sure if that's going to be too good. Though we do have plantation bonuses. Let me actually just go for that. We have a ton of bananas and chocolate. Probably a good idea there. World tradition. And that'll just make our culture pretty damn good. But we can't buy those bananas yet, unfortunately. Alright. So our first Pantheon is out in all our cities. Thankfully, we don't have to spread it like religion. So, let me, oops. I did not mean to do that. Station here. There you go. So, this is another worker we just popped out. Let me put you on the quarry there, and then I'll build the dies over here. Next turn, thank you. And I'll take your embassy. He just wants to get some of that nasty intrigue up. So let's get our plantation, -1 production, though the happiness is definitely going to be worth it, as well as the culture from our plantation there. Okay, looks like his capital is pretty close, so we'll have to be careful here. Enemy has been spotted near Vienna. We have to be very careful here. Let me park you up here and then station this guy here. I have to be very careful. In the meantime, we have drama and poetry. A circus could be good for the extra happiness. Let's go ahead and get that with the trapping.
Deveremos
And I'll do an
prosperar
embassy for an
através
embassy. Thank you, Pedro. Okay, you've upgraded. Damn it. Let me move over here to the high ground. Do an old Obi-Wan on him. And you know what? I think I'll take a little detour, help improve the cocoa for more happiness. Okay, Indonesia's been friendly with someone. Okay, and he's destroyed my stuff there. Damn it. But I can't hit you with my city attack there. So, not all is lost. Okay, and you're still building there. So, for Graz, I think we'll go ahead and get a shrine. It's the cheapest option here. And let's build this plantation. There we go. And then next we could get oligarchy. I do need that ranged buff for my cities here. There we go. Ooh la la. Okay, so you've attacked me again. That is not too good. I'm going to retreat. Seems sensible there. Okay, and then we're going to put you on the plantation there. Promote our unit. Let's go for heal instantly. There we go. And I think he'll probably attack me. So, let's move over here. Can kill you with the city before he does too much damage. And this should be up in 2 turns. So I think our workers' speed are improving. I'm not too sure how that is calculated, though. Okay, I'm doing some significant damage to you. Though I do need to be careful just with my planning in case someone steals one of my workers there. Let's get the science for every 2 pops. We have 4, so that'll be 2 science. And Vienna's not going to be a tall city by any means, but I still need the early science to kind of increase our tech progress here. So, let me go ahead and improve this plantation here. Okay, you're still sleeping. And I need to work this city. So, this is a very, very unproductive city, isn't it? I think we'll probably try to get this hill here then. Buy it out. And then after that, we can build a mine on top of it. Let me just see our pops here. Citizen management. Okay, that's going to help us improve our production here a bit. Choose production. Okay, yeah, that has improved our production just by a little bit. Let's go ahead and get the granary for the +2 food. And then we can kind of capitalize on our... I guess we don't have any wheat, but the +2 food is still going to be good. So, we do have bananas, though. I don't think we can buy them just yet. Can I? No. Even though they haven't... I don't think they've bought the bananas, so I guess that's just the extent of my city here. That is unfortunate. Let's get the wheel for some roads. Give my workers something to do. And now that you're kind of here, I guess I'll just fortify you for the next settler. Okay, that is going to be a bothersome settlement here, Iroquois. That is a bit annoying. Oh well. So it looks like he's founded Sao Paulo. Finally, he's founded another city. And I guess Rio de Janeiro is quite the megalopolis here. Let's go ahead and fortify. Or alert. Hopefully he heals passively. And then I guess we can kind of build some kind of camp here for the buffalo or the bison. And then improve the plantations. We'll definitely have a monopoly on the cotton here. Look at all that cotton we have. That is pretty damn good. Okay, so I guess in the meantime we can probably build something over here. Get all these resources. Maybe build a city over here. And then you could probably buy out Monaco. And then build another city over on here. See how that goes for us. Okay, so we are slowly climbing up. We are somewhat busy, though. Someone has 10 production. That's pretty good. So we're slowly climbing up. Hopefully we can beat Pedro next turn. Or in the upcoming turns. He has a ton of just food, so that's why he's so big. So it looks like he's building Stonehenge. That's going to be a problem for us. Cotton to Pedro engine, so grass has grown. And our cities are just kind of slowly chugging along, slowly but surely. Alright. The wheel. And we made it the classical era, though we are really far behind. So I think of the science. We want to capitalize with that. So we built our shrine. We don't really have a wonder. We're just kind of waiting to grow. So I think maybe the next best thing would be a granary. That's going to be 59 turns. That's going to be forever. So I think construction would be good. Lumber mill, Coliseum, Terracotta Army, Composite Bowman. We need to wonder too. We need some more faith. Ugh. Let's just get the quickest tech here. I think optics isn't going to be a bad idea. And we can explore some more territory. We might find a lucky island, who knows. And where was that wonder we found earlier? I think it was Krakatoa, so we'll definitely need to build a city over here by the coast. See how lucky we are with that. Kind of a free city, if you will. So Grand Mesa, where was that? It was all the way over here. Yeah, we definitely can't get that. We'd have to kill like 3 cities. I thought we found a wonder over here, but apparently not. So I guess we'll have to be content with Krakatoa for the time being. Let's get a granary and go for next turn. We are at 0 happiness. And we've met Ram Kamkeong. He's a bit of a troll himself. Oh, he has cotton, so he's not going to be interested. Do you want to buy our horses? You would. So I have to take your end. That's kind of a shitty deal. I guess I'll just say hi to you. There we go. But yeah, they are just gobbling up these wonders. Wow. So we built this. Let me just buy the or build a cotton plantation here, and then I think I'll start building a road to Vienna. And do you want my iron? I already have cotton, so why are you trying to trade it to me? That's not going to work, buddy. I guess he sees that I'm out of cotton for the time being due to my trade deals. And the fact that one of my cotton plantations has been burned. But, okay. Thank you. You've already told me about that. Thonius wants porcelain. Go to next turn. And let me just check chat again. Stay updated on all the latest gossip. Not that there's much. Okay, so I guess God damn it, I keep clicking out of the tab. I'm so used to Civ 6's mechanics and all. But now that we have the cocoa built, we have chopped that forest down. I think it's given us some additional production. And I think the next priority is building a camp on the bison for some more production. That +1 hammer, while it may not look like much initially, is going to kind of benefit us in the long run. So that'll be a lot of production in like 10 turns, though it may not look like it at first. Alright, we have quite a bit of ocean tiles. A lighthouse would be a good idea, though I think it's probably time to start hammering down on... I don't need the great lighthouse. Maybe a wonder. Ooh, and that's going to give us some more gold. So I think we'll probably go for a Mausoleum of Halicarnassus there. We want to prioritize production too, so let's just go for that. Let me just see my city pops. Let's go for a production focus. There we go, 11 turns. So we'll shave 2 turns off, and that's not going to kill any of our pops, thankfully. I think mathematics is a good idea. Horseback riding, not too bad either. Ooh, a stable, not bad. Let's go for that. And it looks like someone is already maxing out Reformation beliefs. Interesting. Let's just start building our road here. I think we'll start building to, what is it? Vienna. There we go. And let's adopt a policy. Legalism, there we go. Free culture building, not bad. And there we go. Okay. Alright, we'll go for the Friendship Alliance. We'll renew it with Pedro. And go for next turn. I don't need the cotton, buddy. No, thank you. They think they're going to be helpful, but it's just trying to beat me up my own game. It's like trying to sell banana companies bananas. It's just insulting. I'm the master of this cotton industry here, so that's just not going to work, buddy. And man, you guys are slow at building roads. Holy crap. Okay, so our first road is down there. And I have to say, I do like the road structure more in Civ 5 than Civ 6. Just immediately building roads with traders isn't as rewarding or as fun. I like just hand building my roads and choosing where they go. And then I find that traders kind of are a lot more passive. Like, you can basically avoid having roads like through most of your major cities by the medieval era, not notice. I like that roads are a lot more essential in Civ 5, and they just kind of add more infrastructure. So, something to note. Let's go and probably build a mine here, maybe. Maybe after we build a camp on the deer. And I also like that you don't have to buy the tiles for the borders. Not that you have to do, or for the roads. Not that you have to do in, you have to do that in Civ 6, but still, it's very nice that the game is compatible with that. Okay, we should probably go for a trader fairly soon. Though we're gonna have some nice coast tiles, so I think we could probably go for a lighthouse or a watermill. Let's get the watermill for the production food. We need that extra production here in Salzburg. Because we are still, despite chopping down the forest there in the bison, we still have a lot of stuff to work around with our buildings here. So, let's get the camp, +1 production. And I think camps used to give, or they now give gold in Civ 6. So, a bit more diversified with improvements. That is one of the benefits of kind of upgrading to Civ 6. But then again, instantly building things, definitely not my style or forte. Let's go for philosophy. I do like that lumber mill. I don't know how... Oh, that's construction. Okay. Almost. Good thing I caught myself there. Okay. These deals are just getting more and more insulting. You guys just never learn, do you? Okay, so hopefully we get to Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. This is going to be 2 turns. Going to really buff our stone here. Okay, I was worried that was the mausoleum. Okay, this guy is over here. Looks like some kind of axeman. Okay, next turn we'll kill him. And looks like that guy died. Of course he did. Of course he did. So note, just to answer myself, like 20 minutes ago, the scout AI is definitely not worse, or definitely the same as Civ 6. Thank you, George Washington. That is a terrible impression, though, I have to admit. Just sounds like some guy from the South doing like a colonial impression. But we have built Halicarnassus. Cutscenes are definitely better in Civ 6, I have to say. So 100 gold each time a great person is expended. We're going to have a ton of culture, so that is always going to be... that's definitely going to be a lot of gold for us. And then the stone in the capital, definitely going to be very relevant. We have like 2 sources of stone, so I think that's definitely, certainly a good expenditure there. Kill you. God, screw you for ruining my quarry there. And there we go. So let's go for... I don't need the Great Lighthouse. Where's our wonder anyway? Where do they build it? Oh, it's over there in the middle of a pasture. Wow, okay. I guess our people aren't too literate or too intelligent at the moment, so I guess they figured out how to build a giant marvel of engineering, but they just decided, oh, we'll just plop it down in the middle of bumfuck nowhere just because we don't really give a shit. So I guess that can be changed. We only have 2 happiness. I can't really blame them for not being motivated. Anyhow, let's go ahead and build a lighthouse. I think I still want to wait for my next city there. Okay, stop trying to trade me cotton AI. Damn it.
Deveremos prosperar através do comércio?
And you're asking for my cotton. Alright, I feel kind of bad. Yeah, I am a great leader, thank you. I know that. I feel kind of bad that I kind of encroached on this city right here, so I guess I'll give you some handouts there. I feel just a little bit of pity there. The unit needs orders. Let's fortify our city here. Next turn. And someone is at my door. Okay, let's fortify. And now that this has been built, we have 2 production. And we have a nice little plantation here. Very advanced for the classical era, I have to admit. We have chimneys in the classical era. Interesting. I think Civ 5 definitely, or Civ 6 has a better attention to detail with these kind of things. Anyhow, I should probably start building a road, get some connections down. So let's go to Road 2 mode. Very handy. Start building a road to Vienna. And that should be good. Alright. Looks like there's some kind of rebellion warning. Construction. Okay, that's Pedro's problem, not mine. And I should probably start working with the city-states. Let's go for mathematics. I'll probably capitalize that later once I have some cultural output. Let's go and get mathematics. And I could probably pledge to protect you, since no one's kind of over. Yeah, you have some quests. So let's just pledge to protect you. There you go. And could probably ask for tribute. So I guess we need to wait for an alliance there. Anyhow, I should probably send my warrior over here, since I'm not doing too much. Clear out the barbarian camp. Over here and just take care of business. There we go. Hiawatha is already in the medieval era. Dear God. He is advancing quite quickly. Players entered the medieval era. Man, we are really far behind. Okay, let's go ahead and get a library since we need to hurry up on our science. And I think that's probably a good idea there. Okay, I do not want the cotton. How many times do I have to tell you people? Looks like we're going to have an interesting intersection at the cotton, though. Speaking of which. So we are not too literate. We are kind of tied with Pedro. And then, I guess, Gajamada. Damn, he is 5 techs ahead of us. So we have to be very, very careful. Anyhow, let's go with the Colosseum or the stable. We don't even have any horses in the capital. So let's go with... Yeah. I think we could probably go with the Caravanserai, actually. Probably a good idea there. Stop. Just stop sending me cotton deals. Oh my God. Oh, the Civ 6 mechanic of being able to deny people, I forget what it is, but the mechanic of just being able to deny people, or deny people's trade offers and just tell them to leave you alone is definitely appreciated. Okay. Let's go with philosophy or drama and poetry. I'll take this friendship, thank you. Just stop settling near me, it's pissing me off. And you've are always telling me you notice things there. Looks like he has a Mohawk warrior. Interesting. We need to buy a tile here. Probably buy some of these over here. Speaking of that, though, we have a ton of money we can expend. So, I think you're working on the granary right now. What are you working on, actually? Yeah, you're working on a granary. Let's go ahead and buy, since I don't want to waste my production, let's go ahead and buy a library. How many pots do you have, actually? 4. That'd be 2 science. How are you doing? You're building a library in 6 turns. So, I think a lighthouse actually would be a good idea for the extra food. And we have fish that we can work on. So that's going to be really, really good with the +4 food and then +1 production for the fish. And that should be a good investment of our gold there. Alright, thank you. I'll refuse the open borders right now. I'm not too sure. I want to defend my territory for the time being. Attack you. Next turn. And our roads are actually going along quite well, though we are going to be low on gold while we maintain them, so I have to be careful of that. And, okay, you're going to need to... I guess we'll get some kind of drill. There we go. Attack. And next turn. There we go. I'm not going to declare war on him. I don't really care. Thank you. Alright, so I think... Let's go ahead and just heal really quickly. Choose production. And let's get the watermill. I think we also want to, once these roads are done, we want to build or repair some of these plantations here. Okay, so next we have our next tradition, +2 food in the capital. Let's go ahead and get landed elite. Patronage also wouldn't be a bad idea, but I think landed elite for now is fairly good. Extra growth in the capital. I don't need that. Leave me alone. I don't want your cotton. God, you people annoy me. Offer me something else. Okay, you're pissed off at Gajamada. Leave me alone. He should be built with that. He should be done with that fairly soon. And let's get a Colosseum. We need some more happiness. I'll check on chat real quick just to stay updated. Alright, no one has said anything. So, I clicked out of it again. Anyhow, as I was saying, I think these roads will be fairly good. Yeah, they are really costing us an arm and a leg, though. Okay, you finished that. Choose production. Let's go ahead and get a Coliseum. That lighthouse is going to help us out. And now that you built that road, it's costing us a fortune. Let's repair this plantation really quickly. Okay. Drama and poetry. Okay, so our money is stabilizing, thankfully. Let's repair that. And I should probably get currency. I do need a mint, though I don't have any silver resources. A market would be really, really good for the plus 25% gold. And then Petra wouldn't be bad if we could get it like somewhere over to the east on that desert region. No, thank you, good sir. Okay, I'll declare friendship with you. Thankfully, we are friends with everyone. But I'm really hoping to be a bit more competitive here. 125 BC. So we're slowly making our rounds through the ages. Okay, and we finally stabilized our gold. Prove that. No, thank you. They keep increasing the lucrative how lucrative the trade deals are, but I don't think lucracy is a word. But they're increasing I guess they're bettering the trade deals is what I'm trying to say. So I guess that's a good thing. But get +1 gold, +1 culture from our pantheon. I don't need the cotton. I have tons of it, guys. Just leave me alone. All right, kind of an awkward connection. I guess you guys could have just connected here and gone straight to the capital. Just merge the trade routes, but that would kind of be too simple. Oh well. All right, so we've cleared that barbarian encampment. They do have composite bowmen, so we might die here. But I'm just glad we've kind of done their mission for them. Okay, we could ask for tribute. Though, how is our influence doing? Okay, it's doing okay. Though I want to get a city here, then I can buy them out later on. So let's move over there. I'm going to definitely die, unfortunately. We could probably build a quarry over there. Let's just go and do that. And we're one in the hole. Looks like they're sending a caravan, though. Not bad. Okay, so once the builder is done with that trade out, I think I'll move over to the plantation. And my general strategy is to kind of get some infrastructure up. And then after that, I can hopefully capitalize on my happiness and send out a few more cities. Everyone is being really friendly with us. So thank you. Alright, now our connection is done. 7 gold. So I think that's from the 2 city connection. This is definitely a clusterfuck. Look at that. I think any sensible engineer would be screaming at the... any sensible civil engineer would have a heart attack at the sight of this. Just look at it. It's like a weird roundabout. It has 2 completely irrelevant connections to the city. And there's just no need for just this massive circle. Oh my god. Anyhow, I guess we're just going to be glad that it's done. But, ooh la la. 25% great people. That could be really good. Since we do have the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Let's go ahead and get a national epic. Writer's Guild could be guild. It could be good too. Let's go for the Writer's Guild. It's very cheap. That is done, right? Oh no, we need to build that. +1 production, thank you. Next turn. So, since you're done with that atrocious freak of human engineering, let's go on to the cocoa and start building there.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
Okay, I just realized, okay, this was really stupid of me. I just realized this is actually my trade screen, so that was just a huge mistake. Okay. Like I said, they switched things around with Civ 6. Just been confusing me. That was really dumb of me. The whole time I thought they were asking, trying to give me cotton. That was just dumb. Okay, engineering. That might actually teach us to make some reasonable roads. That could probably be a good idea. Guilds would be really good too. We are approaching the medieval era. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's get philosophy for now. Let's not, again, bite off more than we can chew. Build something here. Next turn. I think bananas are a luxury in this game. Oh, that's a shitty deal. No, thank you. You're gonna have to give me something better. At least 6 gold per turn if you wanna buddy up with me, Gaja. Let's go ahead and get a workboat here. Probably send it over if there's some kind of sea route to get the pearls over here. Okay, Great Wall. Interesting. Let's go ahead and build the plantation. +1 production, +1 gold, and +1 culture. Definitely worth it for the -1 food. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Alright. And that's going to be a really good deal, though. I didn't need the horses, so I have to refuse that. Again, he's spicing the deals, but I'm just interested in the gold. I'm not interested in anything else, so. Let's go ahead and get a market for additional gold, and we really need to increase our happiness before we can build another city. No, thank you, good sir. You keep offering me the same shit.
There is
Philosophy,
only one good,
temple.
knowledge.
We could probably use a faith by now. Some kind of religion that revolves around worshipping stone. Okay. What else do we have to build? Nothing too useful. Let's go ahead and go over to the cotton here and try to build. I think it'll probably come in hand later. Okay, my conjugation is terrible. It'll probably come in hand later just to build some cotton over here and just get our industries up and running. So I think we'll probably be able to get a monopoly later on since no one seems to have cotton, at least from what I can tell. And that should be good. Let's go to ironworking. We've been delaying steel and whatnot for far too long. Sorry. You seem to be doing quite well, and you've encroached on my borders anyway. Alright, Valeda wants us to buy Oracle. Austrian workboat. Great Lighthouse. National Epic. And let's go for the market, or let's go for the temple. And make use of our piety bonus for once. Alright, let's go for the fishing boats. And who needs orders? Okay, there we go. I was gonna say. No, thank you. Looks like the Iroquois are quite proactive with their caravans. I don't know why they need my donation with the cotton. So I don't know if he's devious enough to lie, but I'm not giving you my cotton. I've already given out one handout, so no, thank you, good sir.
Deveremos prosperar através do comércio?
No, thank you. You're gonna have to give me something. I'm not giving out handouts, like I said.
Deveremos prosperar através do comércio?
I could trade for citrus, actually. Oh, no, God, no. Okay, we're not gonna have a deal. He's already spent all of his money kind of giving it to us. So now we have a connection. I think that's going to increase our science, too. Looks like our buildings are ranking up. We have some pretty good big pop cities anyway. So traditional is definitely the right way to go with all the food we have here. So I'm kind of glad with that. We could also go for a temple. Let's go for that. Get our faith up for a religion, if we can get one.
Trade of interest
and I'll take that embassy. That gold is terrible. No, thank you. I already have horses too, I think. That's better. But I don't really need open borders. So I'm just being careful with the stuff I have right now. Next turn, let's get that water mill.
Is the following
I don't really need open borders with you, buddy. No, thank you. Iron working. Go for part production. And I think a marker would be okay. I don't really want to put production towards something I might not even build. Okay, looks like that workboat died, though. I don't know if someone took it or something. That's really weird. Maybe it only has like one charge, like in Civ 6 or something. Anyhow, let's go for a temple. So we just got that researched. Let's go for engineering. And we got our plantation down for more gold. And that'll help us build some more buildings in some of our other cities. Very, very good. Okay, the lighthouse could be good. So I think we'll probably go for National Epic. Ooh, it does give us a free social policy. Since that city-state, I think it was Monaco, they do want the Oracle. Let's just go ahead and give it to them. Get that in Vienna. And that'll give us another policy slot. Okay. You're moving over here. Since you've already built that, what else do I have to build for you? Can we purchase that? Let's go buy that. We'll build the marble there later. By later, I mean right now. Don't think we can buy the sheep, though. That is unfortunate. Probably buy it with Graz. So, now that you're here, let's go ahead and buy this plantation, or build it. And I guess I'll do this mutual exchange. I don't really have anything else I'm doing with the cotton anyway, so lucky day for you, buddy. Next turn, they want science. Okay. They're happy about that. Hold on. Okay, let me just check chat. So we have a great profit, finally. We have some heresies we can root out, though I don't think any have established themselves in our capital. Okay, no one has said anything in chat. Alright, so now let's get this marble up and running. I'm going to get the +1 production. And I think we're just going to go ahead and establish a religion in Vienna. Let's go ahead and we can get aesthetics. Interesting. 50% faster. That's kind of more for a wide play, though. Excess happiness for social policies. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Mandate of heaven. +1 faith. Aesthetics could be really good. Since we are kind of working on building great works. Theming bonus 2. We could really get some cultural stuff going too. Let's go for now and get piety. And I think after that, that's going to really help with our faith. Though we could find our own religion, I think, right? No, we have to choose from one of these. Let's just go for Tengriism since it has a cool bird. Why not? Some global happiness for every 2 cities. I'm not going to have too many cities. Non-enemy foreign cities. Okay, we are really cut for religions here, or for founder beliefs. Following this religion. And other civil. Okay, we have some really shitty options here. I guess we could go for peace loving. Even though we really aren't. Okay, this is more of a selection for our temples here. We need some happiness. We really do for some more cities. Orange provides +5 culture. That's a huge gamble. Each follower. Hypnotic war. We already have a ton of food, so I think since we're just building tons of shrines and whatnot, we'll get Feed the World. Found that religion there. Tengriism, thank you. That'll probably spread to our other cities here. Thank you for engineering. And we made it to the medieval era. Welcome to serfdom. Conversion of production to wealth. Machu Picchu, Artist Guild, trading posts. Let's go and get theology. Capitalize on our faith here with the garden too. Not too bad. So we have a religion, but we don't have theology researched. Interesting. What an interesting scenario there. Okay, so we have an embassy in Sukhothai. Looks like they're building Machu Picchu, so unfortunately we can't make it there. Though I do want to get a plantation there on the cotton. Choose production. Let's go ahead and get a library. Let's go ahead and buy something out if we can. We can't. That sucks. We have enough workers anyway. I'm not going to spend any gold on that. That'd be wasteful. Let's go ahead and get a library in Graz. It's going to be, what? After 14 turns, we're going to have, I think, 3 science. So that's going to help us catch up. We've really jumped up in science. We have 32. Like, I think 10 or 20 turns ago, we had, like, just 10. So we're really, really climbing up in the world. Let's get you an aqueduct. Next turn. And I don't need that. Okay, looks like he's doing a ton of crap. Oh, wow. So I think we should probably try to influence Melbourne while we're at it. Pledge to protect them. They should be easy to protect. And we can also pledge to protect Valletta. So we are friends with them, thankfully. We could probably declare alliances with them as well. So you want us to destroy barbarian encampments. Interesting. And they want some trade routes. So I just thought, you know what? Since we're Austria, we might as well start improving our city-state relations there. No, I'm not declaring war on him. Leave me alone, Washington. It's a bit of a warmonger. Okay, Salzburg has been converted. Okay, it looks like we need to apply some pressure over here. Or we are going to lose our religion. That could be really, really bad for us. Okay, we need a great prophet. A national epic wouldn't be a bad idea, though we need to build Oracle. So once we're done with that, I guess we'll do something else. One free social policy, thank you. And that's going to improve our relations with that city-state. So there we are. We are friends with Monaco. And 6 culture per turn. That is really good. All right. So let's use our policy. I think we want to adopt aesthetics. Grab that. And then we'll work towards our happiness there. And I really don't want that out. The reduced happiness from the final policy of tradition. I think we would probably afford to go for another settler, actually. The unit needs orders. I don't really have anything for you to do, do I? I could probably build some lumber mills there. Just why not? Okay. So you could probably just station here. Okay, you are stationed there. I thought you... I don't know. Probably just something from the ticker there. Okay, 48 pressure. Okay, I really need Tengriism to start converting more people. I wish my temples would do that, but I think they're just a flat faith bonus. Where's the lumber mill? Apparently I can't build one. Interesting. I guess I'll just station you here and sleep. Thank you. And then I'll build my next city over on the coast over there.
3 things are necessary for the salvation of man.
Thank you, St. Thomas. And let me just see here. Let me station you. I think I could probably buy out this buffalo. And buy this. Okay, I can't actually buy that out. That's unfortunate. I'll just buy this out and define our territory here. There we go. I just have nothing to do with my gold. Let's get guilds. Okay, I could probably have this warrior escort the guy in Vienna there. There you go. Unit needs orders. I'll just build like a farm or some kind of mine. And that should be good. Looks like someone built the Great Lighthouse. Interesting. No longer friends with Monaco. I don't know what that is. Interesting. So I guess we could marry them later. Anyhow. Let's go station you back here. And I'll put you in the capital. You needs orders. Skip this turn. Where's do nothing? There we go. And the next turn we'll have our settler. And then I think I'll just settle here. Get that chocolate. Get the bananas. And that should be acceptable. I'm kind of in range of everything here. So yeah, not too bad. Not too shabby. Okay. But yeah, let's move over here. Move this guy down here. Move this guy down here. Choose production for... I think a Grand Temple would be good. We do need to buff up our religious pressure. Convert these guys. Austrian worker. Let's go work this hill here. Spies been recruited. Interesting. Okay, let's build a mine, and we don't really have too much stone to work with, do we? Let's go ahead and get a garden for the Great People Generation. Plus 25% is going to be a huge deal for us.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
No, it's not. Thank you. That is not of interest to me either.
Deveremos
No,
prosperar.
thank you. Okay, looks like Brazil is friendly with America. So it looks like our capital is doing a lot better in terms of production and population there.
Is the
I guess I'll
following
take open
trade of
borders just
interest-
to kiss with America there. No, thank you. Not after that trade deal. So let's go ahead and settle here. That is going to be 3 unhappiness, so I think we'll get over it. Let me just station here. Alert. And let's just go for a shrine, I guess. There we go. Looks like America has built Notre Dame. Okay. Let's go for an aqueduct. We do have a ton of pops in Vienna, so that'll help. And we did get a free spearman. I think this was gifted to us by the city-state of Monaco, so that'll be useful. I did mean to build, I think, another unit in the capital, though this will be helpful. So let's just order it there. And you should be good to go. This Artist Guild looks pretty good, too. But again, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the chat. I should probably check it right now, though. Let's go for Caravanassery. I wonder what happened to my last one. I don't know if I got pilfered or something. Checking chat. Alright, no one has said anything. Okay, so. Yeah, we should be fine again. Building a mine over there. And I'm not really, yeah. Most disliterate, funny. So yeah, we are slowly catching up to Gajamare. He had like, I think 10 techs ahead. He was 10 techs ahead of us. Or something insane like that. I think we are catching up to him now. Though he's probably getting close to the
Deveremos
Renaissance era.
prosperar através do comércio.
Alright, thank you. And there's a missionary that is going to be annoying. Okay, but we are slowly applying our pressure. It's going to be 2 turns until that Grand Temple is finished. And I'm going to have to ask this guy not to spread his religion here. Hold on. Let's trade. Do you want any of my cotton? Okay, I have excess cotton, so I might as well trade it. Anyhow, civil service. I don't have terrace farms. That's not going to be too useful. Lanznicht, Chichen Itza. Pikeman. Let's get metal casting. Oh, not that. I'll take open borders, I guess. There we go. Though if you spread your religion to me, I'm going to be very pissed. I do not need your disgusting heresy. So now we have our worker on standby. I do have some use for him here with the bananas. I'll build, I think they're a luxury in this game, but I think I'll build something there. And I can build a trading post too. So that's probably not a bad idea. Go ahead and do that. Okay, so he's already entered the Renaissance era. We gotta catch up to him. Let's choose our production. And hopefully we're going to up our religious pressure here with Tengriism. Hagia Sophia, Free Great Prophet. That could be really good, though we don't have a temple. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's go ahead and go for Hagia Sophia. I really don't have too much else to do in the capital here. But one thing I do like about Civ 5 is that there's so much more to do. If you run out of, like, if you have a ton of productions in a city, like at least with like Civ 6 Germany, you had so much production you just couldn't do anything because you've already built it all. But with Civ 5, there's at least a lot of stuff to do. So someone has built the Hagia Sophia. God damn it, Hiawatha. He's surprisingly religious. Yeah, we could declare war against him.
Deveremos prosperar.
Ooh, that is a lot of
através
gold.
do
Thank you,
comércio.
buddy. Finally realized he has to sweeten the deal. Let's build this. +1 food. I think it's a bonus resource, unfortunately. That is unfortunate. Research agreement.
เราเชื่อว่านี่เป็นข้อเสนอ
I'm kind of at the bottom of the
ที่
ladder,
จะ
so I think that's fine. He's denounced someone, and we finally have a great prophet again, so we could spread our religion. Enhance our religion. Let's go ahead and start spreading our religion. Next turn. Okay, you need cocoa. I'm not giving you cocoa, buddy. No. I'll take that, I guess. I have so much cotton. It's basically kind of a waste not to trade it. Then you just discovered Vilnius. You're still building the trade post. And you could probably place down some faith. Though... yeah, I don't know if we need the extra faith. Okay, let's just take the this recommendation here. We'll build a holy site. Make some use of the tile. And then hopefully that projects some of our faith here. Hopefully, crossing my fingers, it does. Okay, let's get a national epic. There we go. The artist guild will be done there soon. We have our trading post. And I think it's probably time to start building some farms over here. Make some use of that. Okay, that's not too good. So, hopefully that guy does not convert us. That would be very, very annoying. That would definitely piss me off. So let's go build a farm here for the +1 food. I think that's not a bad idea there. And then we'll get a further boost due to it being next to the river later on. Let's go ahead and get civil service. We are all the way up to steel. Wow, we are going fast. Great merchant. And what do I need here? Okay, we cannot purchase any apostle, unfortunately. I think with the extra gold, we'd go ahead and get a trireme. Start exploring the map. Meet some more city-states. Go to next turn. And we should be projecting our religion here fairly soon. Yeah, they are being pretty pressured towards us. We have a spy, so let's go ahead and assign our spy, Natter. I forgot to assign him for a while, though. I'm gonna have to be careful. Let's move you to a hideout. No, we don't need to do that. Where can we send him? I don't know if we can send him to another foreign city yet. No intrigue available. So we'll have to wait until we can kind of mess around with him. Interesting. Let's go for a workshop. And I think we'll probably just go ahead and declare war on the Iroquois, because that is just too annoying. Yeah, that is just very, very annoying. Let's go talk to Washington and then see what is going on there. Okay, 3 people. So let me just see. I think I'll just go ahead and declare war on Washington. He is just being such a... I'm not new... Hiawatha, because he's trying to convert us. So I think that's logical enough as any, considering the AI's and just disgusting reasons for declaring war.
To liberty.
Let's discuss.
Go ahead.
Hiawatha. Actually, let me just go talk to Hiawatha here. Let's discuss. And then don't study new cities near us. Okay. Thank you. And then I guess we'll have to declare war against him anyway with Washington. I'll have to see if he declares war without us. Let's auto-explore. There we go. He is very, very annoying with his religion here. Okay, Genoa. Interesting. Let's adopt a policy. That could be really good religious tolerance there. Let's go in and grab the Pantheon bonus. Thank you, good sir. And that is not helping at all.
สวัสดี
Stop converting my
เรา
cities.
เชื่อว่านี่เป็นข้อเสนอที่ยุติธรรม
Alright, Tengriism.
Deveremos
Open
prosperar.
borders. And next turn, there we go. Yeah, there should definitely be some kind of casus belli for people converting your cities. That is just so annoying. So, speaking of which, I might as well just start killing them now. Okay, let me get some production with you. National Epic 10 turns. That can always wait. Let's go ahead and grab a Composite Bowman. Let's choose production for you. Let me send my archer over to the capital. And then you can also grab a Composite Bowman. Let's get this started. Alright. So we've had a ton of cancellations here. Enemy is near. Graz can fire. Where is this? There we go. And I think we should probably actually move you back. Upgrade you as well. There we go. Thank you, Composite Bowman. So I think the Mohawk Warrior is fairly outdated, so we should have some kind of advantage against him. Though, in the meantime, let's go ahead and get a Horseman. Okay, you're fine on auto-explore, I think. Okay, that farm is built. 3 food, very, very nice. Move you over here. And looks like that guy is out of our city. Okay, let's go ahead and get... Chivalry would be pretty nice. Let's get Compass, though.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
I don't need that. No, thank you. So. Oops. Let's go ahead and get the iron here. And we are... Oh, God, that unhappiness is bad. We could probably use the cocoa, though we need some other kind of luxury soon, as fast as possible. Shoot you. Shoot you with the Composite Bowman. Thank you. And I'll keep this guy out of harm's way. Just use the road there. And you, in the meantime, I think, can probably shoot this guy or kill him. Okay. So it looks like the Mohawk Warrior has destroyed a mine. Unfortunate. Build that. Probably build something over here. A farm, maybe. And then I'll shoot you. Kill you with the city. And then we should be good to go. So he is stationing against us. I think America will send... Looks like they're conquering Buffalo Creek already. So hopefully he'll probably send some kind of unit back. But hopefully I can maybe pillage this tile over here. See what we can do. Guess we'll move over here. And what can you do? Let's move you to the front of the war over here. Siam has denounced America. An enemy is near. And let's go ahead and build a farm here. Shoot you. Shoot you. And we're doing quite well considering we have no walls with Graz. Okay, Linz. I think we could use a temple. How is our religion doing here? Plus 30. So their pressure is falling, I think, due to our war. So hopefully we can start converting people over here. Looks like we have just one follower in Graz. Curious. Okay, that's going to be a costly attack. No, thank you. So let's just station this guy over here. And shoot you if we can. Next turn. Looks like these guys are kind of skirting around. Interesting. So we have our horsemen. I think we'll move you over. Yeah, right over here. I'm going to shoot. Can I shoot this guy over here? No, I just got into the hill. No. Unfortunate. Shoot this guy. I'll set this guy to like auto explore. There we go. And let's go ahead and finish that national epic. Promote this unit. Let's go and get barrage. We have some rough terrain anyway. And I think I'll upgrade you to a pikeman. There we go. Cheap and effective.
สวัสดี
Okay, we can work together. We're working together on science anyway, so it makes sense. Alrighty. So let's move our pikeman over here. And there's a missionary. Could probably kill him. Alright, let's move. I'm surprised how quickly we assembled an army, though. Ranged attack. Next turn. Looks like Angkor Wat has been finished in America. That is pretty wild. Okay, we've captured that missionary. That's going to be very, very useful. Though it is Protestantism, so I guess I'll just stop him from spreading his religion, really. Okay. Next turn. And wow, he is doing some... Damn. He's doing some serious damage to Hiawatha. Holy crap. He is just ravaging through his cities here. So I guess Hiawatha, he was too busy preoccupied with... can I buy this tile here? Yes, I can. Thank you. But basically, Hiawatha seems to have been too busy preoccupied sending his units over here. And so in that time, it looks like, wow, he has Minutemen too. Holy crap, he's advanced. But in that time, he swept through the Iroquois, and he's just basically going on a carpet siege and killing his entire stack. So looks like he stood no chance against us. Though I don't see we don't really gain too much out of this aside from punishing Hiawatha for trying to convert us. So I don't know. We're kind of in it for the long count here. Yeah, that religious pressure is going to be very, very deadly for us. Let me just check chat, and then I'll probably end the episode fairly soon at the live stream. Alright, but yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been a fun live stream for me. I don't really play Civ 5 too much, so it's nice to kind of get out of Civ 6 and other strategy games and go back to another classic. I definitely see why I had some problems with Civ 5, though, especially with its pacing and everything. But it does definitely have some... it's definitely a very different game from Civ 6, so I have to give it that. And I think the developers at least accomplished what they were intending with some of the focus towards more tall play styles, though it can feel a bit ham-fisted at times with the happiness mechanic here. Yeah, that is a bit crippling. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been 4 Extraordinaire, and I hope you guys tune in later for some more episodes and live streams. Alright, love you guys. Peace. If I can even go out of the menu here. Alright, see ya.